फरुखाबाद से आए हुए కుమ్మెర ఘటన వీఆర్ల ఘటన మీరు అసెంబ్లీ చర్చించండి. ల్యాండ్ మాఫియాల గురించి జోకులు చేసుకుంటా, కార్పొరేట్ యజమానులతో జోకులు చేసుకుంటా పనిచేసి ప్రజా సమస్యల ప్రజా గొంతుగా కావాలి తెలంగాణ అసెంబ్లీ. మీరు లేకుంటే మేము తెలంగాణ అసెంబ్లీని మోడల్ తెలంగాణ అసెంబ్లీగా మేము మాట్లాడతాం. మీరు జవాబుదారీతనం కాదు, జవాబుదారీతనం చేయడం కాదు. ఎంప్లాయీస్ కి 15% ఎట్లయితే తల్లిదండ్రులను చూసుకోవాలో ఎంప్లాయీస్, మీరు ప్రజలను చూసుకోవాలి. ఈ ప్రభుత్వాన్ని హెచ్చరిస్తున్నాము. ప్రజలే మీ పిల్లలు. ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు వినండి, మీరు జవాబుదారీ మీ పిల్లలకి, మీ కోటేశ్వర మీ పిల్లలకి మీరు జవాబుదారీ. మీ పోస్టు మీకుతాము, మీ జీతం కట్ చేయలేం కానీ మీ పోస్టులు ఎవరితో వచ్చే ఎన్నికలు.
सर, आज आप जंतर मंतर पर बहुत बड़ी तादाद में प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं, क्या मुख्य मांग करते हैं केंद्र सरकार से?
We are from Telangana. We have come from Telangana because of feudalism in Telangana. Because a 2-month-old child was stabbed and killed by the Congress-led Revanth Reddy government. इसलिए हम इधर आया. ये दिल्ली में हमारा we want to raise our voice in the Delhi regarding this issue. How a 2 months child was stabbed and the government has completely jeopardized the investigation. It has arrested only 5 members out of the 8 members because the suspects belong to the CM Revanth Reddy caste, his own caste. They belong to his own caste. So out of the caste feeling, out of this, he has left out 3 people from arrest. The incident happened 2 months is over, 2-3 months is over. Still, the SP of the district is not saying anything.
Investigation has not been done?
They have filed FIR, but they have not released it in public domain. Only 5 members are arrested. Those suspects, those who are in FIR also, they are not shown their faces. The police have not shown their faces. Generally, if you see any convicts, if there are any convicts, the police keep them in front of cameras and police. But here, because they belong to the CM Revanth Reddy caste, and also caste association of Revanth Reddy Jagruti is putting high pressure so that these people should not be put in front of public, and they have released a fabricated forensic report that the baby has not died due to stampede. It's a natural death. How can a baby die a natural death?
How it could be? Yeah. Question arises. How it could be a natural death? Yeah.
How can a baby die a natural death? This is the question we are asking. That's why we have come here. We have met the Social Justice Minister Ramdas Adavale because these incidents have been happening since past 10 years. In past, during the KCR government, he also belongs to a Velama caste which is less than 1% but highly feudal. They have looted Telangana. The Kaleshwaram project is showing cracks. That much corruption has happened in Telangana. We call it Nerala incident. They have arrested people because they were opposing sand mafia. They have tortured them. Some people belong to the scheduled caste and OBC caste. They opposed the sand mafia and they arrested them 7 years back. They belong to the KTR constituency, Sirsilla, KCR sons. They tied them, their legs to the fan ceiling. They tied their hands to the police station doors. And they were urinating with blood. That much torture they had to undergo. Some of them lost their kidneys. Still, there is no accountability for those incidents. Police who have done these incidents to
seems to be a big torture. It is mentally, physically, and totally a big torture.
Yes. Telangana, it is a big torture. That's why we have been fighting. And also our current CM, he is carrying the mandate of suppressing the lower sections of previous era KCR regime. OBC 60%, SC, ST 85%. They are facing the same oppression politically, socially, economically. All the corporate hospitals or the corporate schools are looting. Apollo Hospital, you must be knowing, their land was given as a lease some 30 years back so that they give 15% for poor people. Right? The court case also happened, high court case also happened. They have managed the institutions. They are not giving any free treatment. So this is the economic loot we are saying. You have some responsibility because you are given free government land, but you are not giving treatment. You are a chronic capitalist indirectly. You are killing the socio-economic structure, social safety net. You are looting the savings of the middle class people. So this is the economic. These people are going to Assembly and Parliament. Their kith and kin are going to Assembly and Parliament. This is a family-based, caste-based corruption that is highly happening in Telangana. We have medical college mafias entering Assembly in
You're
Telangana.
facing a big problem, I must say. So what will be the next step if government will not hear you?
We have taken it to Social Justice Minister. We'll take it to Ministry of Law. If the institutions don't help us, we'll take it to UNICEF.
Affecting you?
Yes, it is affecting every family in the village, every poor person, every person belonging to BC, SC, ST, higher caste poor person. They are suffering due to these crony capitalists who are, you must have read about Dadabhai Naoroji's economic drain. There is a high economic drain, money laundering going to Dubai. These senseless people, they are keeping in Dubai. You are seeing the Iran war. This type of crony capitalism, looting, insane people, draining the money to outside states, and the money is also lost due to such wars. They have no common sense. They are increasing poverty because of this economic drain. You are seeing the unemployed people. VRA have also come, government employees. Village revenue assistants also come. You are seeing what type of demonstration they are doing. So every sector of Telangana is suffering. What loot happened during the Philippines, Marco Ferdinand, that is happening in Telangana. Every household knows that this MLA has 1,000 crores, this MLA has 10,000 crores, this MLA has 5,000 crores. We have given representation to the governor. We also give representation to the Prime Minister that every MLA MP should keep passport details in the election affidavit to bring some reforms, to cut down the corruption, money laundering, because their movement to abroad, we'll know the route there, where they are investing, where their binamis are investing. So this Telangana case is a special case of economic loot, of money laundering, of corporate mafia, school mafia, college mafia, and with increasing independence, increasing poverty. So we are fighting against such failure institutions, institutionalized failures, complete failure. In every village we have 5 women whose husbands have died due to chronic drunkenness. Because these politicians, they make them drink, they are not giving employment or skill. They distribute 5,000 rupees beer bottle during election. They make them their karyakartas. The karyakartas who have no skill, no job. We are seeing Singapore, they are training even 70 years people for skill. So we should train them in skill, not liquor distribution. Every village, 5 to 8 women.
So this is people are listening to the Telangana's voice, and so what will be your last message to the government and Telangana's voice?
We are saying the institution should work well. We are urging High Court and Supreme Court to do some judicial activism, because the High Court, Supreme Court is very famous for judicial activism.
Absolutely.
Take the case of Telangana as a peculiar case where people are suffering, where they are dying, where there is chronic poverty, where they are pushed towards poverty, where there is so much of corporate mafia. Take this case, cut down the political corruption, increase the political will, put politicians under vigilance, bring some revolutionary acts such as recall, referendum, so that politicians hold accountability. If you do not do, we'll go to UNICEF, we'll go to United Nations Office for Drug and Crime. Because you do your duty, if not, we'll go to the United Nations. That's what we are saying.
Thank you for being with us. Thank you so much.